Welcome to the Real Film Nerds Podcast.
There ain't quitting us, that's for dang sure. Real Film Nerds Podcast, episode number 391. The podcast no one listens to and will not die. My name is Matt, one of the hosts of this infamous movie review podcast. Let's just be honest. We talk about movies every now and then, but we mostly bullshit about life because Mike and I don't get to talk much anymore. So it's just called getting old. So speaking of my co-host, Miguelito, que paso?
Hey, dude. Tal. Anyway.
See, he's got a little bit of the high school Spanish coming out.
Yeah. How's it going, Matt?
Oh, fucking living the dream, Mike. Living the dream. I know you're jealous of my dream.
I am jealous of your dream.
Yep, dude. Nightmares are dreams. Just ask Freddy Krueger.
Yes. Well, are you already teasing the Harvest Horror Fest?
I don't know. Are we doing a Nightmare on Elm Street? Because that'd be kind of fun. I have not watched those in a very long time.
No, I don't. Well, we could be. I don't know what we're doing yet, 100%. I have a roughed out plan, but, plans change, right? That's why you write them down.
Yeah, I have a feeling the first one is going to be a theater film, if we can get to it, if it's still in the theaters by then, because it just came out this week in competition to the film that we saw instead, which is The Killer's Game. So, Mike, why don't you talk about the other movie? And it might be our first film in Harvest Horror Fest, because I know you really wanted to see it.
Yes, I did want to see it because James McAvoy is in it, and I really like him.
He's a very good actor. Yeah, and that's Speak No Evil. Right?
Yes, Speak No Evil. Yep. Yeah. So I don't know how it's doing. Actually, I should look at that. I didn't even see the results for the movies this weekend, which is odd.
Too busy, huh?
Yeah, I usually see that stuff right away. So I don't know if it was probably a slow week for the movies, because I feel like this is the kind of the period where things aren't going as much. So it was Beetlejuice was number one, Speak No Evil, then Deadpool, then a show called Am I Racist, then Reagan, then The Killer's Game. Oh man, Killer's Game did not do well.
Well, I don't know how you're going to rate it, Mike, but I have my rating in my head. But the critics really do not like this movie. They're destroying it. And so I think that's not helping with the people going to the theaters.
Huh. Okay. Well, we will have to talk more about that. All right. Anyway.
Yeah, we'll get to it. But anyways, yeah, Mike was really excited about seeing Speak No Evil. And I said, well, why don't we do this? That could be like our first Harvest Horror Fest film. Because it'll probably still be in the theaters come October, I would think. Because it is kind of horror-ish, so.
Yeah. I don't think there's something coming out that first week. Well, I don't know. I kind of looked at the schedule ahead, and it's a little bit, it's got some holes.
Yeah, just make sure that Harkins has it and Cinemark in Sierra Vista has it. Your old employer.
Ah, okay. All right.
You know, Ma Henshaw's got to go.
Yeah, all right. We can do that.
So, anyways, all right, Mike. Well, let's get back on topic. Not that that's off topic. It's just not topic yet. We got a couple more weeks for that. Why don't we discuss, or why don't you break down our discussion film for this week, The Killer's Game?
All right, sure, man. So, The Killer's Game was directed by J.J. Perry. It was written by Jay Bazinga, James Coyne, Simon Kinberg, and Rand Raffich. And the movie is starring Dave Bautista, Sophia Boutella, Palm Clementif, Scott Adkins, Terry Crews. And the movie is when a hitman is diagnosed with terminal illness, he decides to take a hit out on himself, but when his very hitman he hired also targets his ex-girlfriend, he must fend off an army of assassin colleagues. Well, kinda.
So they have updated that description because I remember reading it before and it was not that detailed. So they waited until the film came out to get a little more detailed. But honestly, you can't really spoil it because it's in the trailer. Like, it's in the trailer that he has a disease and he hires a hit out on himself. I think it's important that it's in the trailer so people understand what the film is about.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, I agree. First impressions, Matt. I had a great time with this movie. I thought it was fun. I don't know. It's a little bit quirky in places and stuff, but I thought it worked. So I'm not exactly sure why everybody didn't like it. Maybe they're upset at Dave Bautista because this is his last movie, being all jacked.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I really had a good time with this film. It was a lot more fun than I anticipated. It looked really good in the trailers. It looked like a lot of fun. Some of the cast is well known. Some of the cast is not. I mean, let's be honest. Sir Ben Kingsley is in it. Dave Bautista, who's fantastic. Sophia Boutella is fantastic. She's really, really good. I like her as an actress. I really enjoyed this movie. I don't know why the critics are hating on it. I mean, maybe it's because it's very stylized, like a Guy Ritchie film or like Bullet Train or something like that. But I think that's what adds to it and makes it better.
Yeah, I don't know why they're hating on it, dude. Like, it's a fairly simple story, which is fine, straightforward, and I thought it was well done. I mean, it's kind of like, I guess, comic booky or cartoony and some stuff, but I thought it was fun.
Well, and one of the things that you pick up right off the bat is the blood is over the top, but it's not real. It's digital. And you can tell most of it, not all of it, but most of it is digital. And it's really over the top. But I like it. I think it adds to it. I think it's fun. I really enjoyed this movie. Seriously, it was great.
Yeah. No, I had... Yeah, when I just saw it at the bottom of the list, I'm like, why? Like, this movie was fun. Like, I don't know.
Honestly, I think it's the critics, man. I think people are listening to critics way too much. I think this is... I said this on the radio, and I got kind of slammed for it. I think this is a great date night movie.
Yeah. It's a date night movie. It's a romance. It's it's got a little bit of revenge and stuff in it, or damsel in distress. There we go, damsel in distress.
Yeah, but there's a love story.
Yeah,
there's comedy. There's action.
Definitely.
There's blood, guts, and gore. I mean, dude, you got the young lady and the young man covered for date night. I mean, seriously, it's really a great fun film. I don't want to say it's like Mr. and Mrs. Smith, but it's kind of like that. It's really fun and not goofy, but silly and just action packed. And I liked it. I think this movie is very underrated.
Yeah, it was. It was good, dude. I wonder why they're hating on it so much.
I don't know, man. Watch some of the reviews. The typical reviewers that I like to watch, I like to watch the one that you're a big fan of, also Chris
Stuckman.
Yeah, I think he's a pretty good critic. And then the other one, Chris Stuckman's friend, but they never do crossovers anymore. It's Jeremy Johns. He's pretty funny too. And then I like also the critical drunk critic guy. I forget his name. Critical Drinker. That's his name. Critical Drinker. He is a funny guy, but he usually doesn't get to movies until well after they're out. But those are the three guys, and no one has reviewed this movie. So maybe it's just sliding under the radar. But with a cast like this, how can it do that?
I don't know. Remember how I told you I felt like I could tell if a movie was going to do well or not based on how many showtimes it had?
Yeah, mine had 2.
Mine had like 3.
Yeah, Harkins and Prescott had 2 showtimes on Thursday. And I was like, really? There's a 6 o'clock and a 7:50, and that was it.
I think the theater chains have already picked that they didn't like this. Or I don't know exactly how some of that works, but it just seems like they decided that this wasn't going to do well, so they weren't going to give it very many showtimes. So it's like they kind of make it not do well. Because the less chances that people have to see it, the less money it'll make. I don't know. It's a theory.
It sounds kind of like Idiocracy. You know, Idiocracy had that problem, but that was mostly because Fox tried to bury the shit out of that film.
Oh, well, I could see. So if I was a movie executive and I watched that, I'd be like, what the hell is this?
Well, they didn't realize all the shit they gave green lights to, especially all the people that were, they talked it up and said, oh yeah, Costco, dude, we'll put you in a film. It'll be great. It'll be awesome. And then they see the film and they're like, fuck is this? And so they released it in 2 theaters, 1 theater in California and 1 theater in New York. And that was it. And never let it go farther than that. Then it hit, back then, DVD, Blu-ray, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And exploded. It was what you would call a cult classic. And that's one of my favorite films, but it's because of all the brand recognition in it. They're like, fuck this. We got to scrap this fucking movie. And that's what Fox did.
Oh, like Starbucks and
Carl's Jr. Yep. Costco, all of it. They had to do it because they just pissed off so many companies.
Was
Speaking
Taco
of
Bell
that,
in
Terry
there?
Crews,
Yeah. Camacho Mountain Dew, something, right?
Yeah. Alejandro, Camacho, Mountain Dew, Dorito, something. I don't know.
Yeah. It was fun to see him in a movie. I hadn't seen him. I don't think he's. I hadn't seen him in anything in a while. Doesn't mean he's not doing anything. I just hadn't seen him, so it was fun to see him again. And his character, although not in it too much, was kind of funny.
Oh, he was fun. He was very suave.
Yeah. He's not in it too much, but he was good.
Well, dude, you got to see pretty much almost all of Terry Crews in leopard print drawers, so.
That is true. That is true. Ben Kingsley, I mean, he wasn't in it a ton either, but he was a pivotal role in the parts he was in. So I don't know, man. This was a good movie, man. I don't know why it's getting hated on.
I seriously really liked it. I really did, and you'll see that in my rating. I'm not going to say what I like it more, but you'll find out.
But like Bullet Train, also fantastic movie. Why did that get ripped apart, dude? I don't know.
I have no clue. Bullet Train was one of my favorite movies of last year. That was a very, very fun movie.
Yeah, it was well done. All the characters were great. Man.
Again, this is one of the reasons why our tagline, or at least what I put our tagline as, is we're not critics. We're just 2 normal dudes talking about movies, because we usually do not agree with the critics on a lot of things. And this is a very big case. I mean, even on IMDb, it only has a rating of 5.9 out of 10.
Yeah, I would say it's kind of like a Batista John Wick, but
Yes.
I was fine with it. That's okay.
Yeah, no, it's very much that. I don't think the action is nearly as good as John Wick, but
no.
It's in the same style and vein, definitely in the same genre. Not as
Yeah.
funny. This is way funnier than John Wick, though.
Oh no, yes, and that's fine. Like it worked. Like that worked. For it to be kind of a little bit ridiculous and like, I don't know, just some of the death scenes and stuff were just kind of like gruesome to kind of be gruesome.
Oh yeah, that's what was fun.
So, like the animal, what was that?
Spoilers?
Oh yeah, wait, hold on, no spoilers.
Michael, no spoilers. Michael.
Okay. Yep. Well, Matt, it looks like I'm gonna ask you, what are you drinking?
Well, Mike, thanks for asking, since you almost spoiled the movie before I got to the spoiler section. I'm not drinking anything fancy. I'm not looking for Oktoberfest. I would like to, but I haven't really looked, so I'm sticking to my weight loss plan. I am drinking a strawberry lime Truly.
Matt, I bet there's going to be a PSL like seltzer or something. So keep your eyes peeled for that, dude. I guarantee they've got to have one.
Starbucks will probably put it out, knowing them.
I mean, maybe they got a new CEO who's trying to like fix everything wrong with Starbucks. I guess we'll see how that goes. But anyway,
Well, dude, just imagine how much more money Starbucks would make if they served booze.
well, they did have a deal for a while, and I don't know if they still do, where they had like liqueurs or something that were like Starbucks branded, but I think it was just like somebody else was making it, and they just threw their tag on it.
Yeah, but they weren't selling it at Starbucks. They were selling it at stores, right?
Yeah,
See?
I believe it.
Drive-through white chocolate mocha with vodka.
Well, so that'd be great, but I think getting the liquor license through all the places it might not work out because.
Oh, it's fine. Who cares?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah.
America.
The 3-tier system. Let's just throw it away. Everybody has a liquor license.
America.
You're right. Yeah.
Okay, Mike, so are you drinking an Oktoberfest again?
I am. But I did get some pumpkins. I do have some pumpkins to start for Harvest Horror Fest. So, I did pick up some.
They're burning a hole in your refrigerator, aren't they?
They're not even in the fridge yet because I don't want to just keep them cool for that long.
Understandable. I understand, Mike. So, all right. Well, now, your favorite part of the podcast, Mike, what is this week's probably terrible dad joke?
I got dad jokes. I don't think they understand, though. Gotta think I'm funny. Other people never laugh, though. Dad jokes.
Okay, it's real bad, dude. And it might have been assisted with a artificial intelligence.
Oh, really? You
All
went
right.
from the book to Chat GPT. You son of a bitch.
All right. So, why did the hitman refuse to play Clue?
Because he knows he's the one that did it?
That's it. Because he knew who did it and where to hide the body.
Yeah, see? I nailed that one. That
You
was
did.
Not a good one, but I'll give you points because I nailed it. So,
All right. Woo.
all right, Mike. Not like this is going to be very difficult. I don't even think you need to look past the poster for this. But, Mike, how does The Killer's Game relate to the Marvel Cinematic Universe?
Well, I think our main character, Dave Bautista, might be somebody in the Marvel Cinematic Universe named Drax.
I've heard the rumors.
Yes. So, from Drax from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1, Volume 2, Avengers, Infinity War. So he's been in a few Marvel movies.
What about the other tie-in that's real prominent?
We got Palm Clementif. Dang it.
You did so well earlier. I just wanted to see if you were just going to screw it up or not.
Yeah, you just had to ask. We have Mantis from Avengers Endgame and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1, Volume 2. Oh, no, Volume 2. Was she in 1?
No, she wasn't in one. She didn't
Yeah.
come in until they had
Yeah.
what's his face?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's in Volume 2 and Infinity War. So Avengers Infinity War. So anyway. Yeah. But man. So Matt, with spoilers, some of the creative death scenes.
Well,
I
just
enjoyed-
warn everybody before you do it. You said with
All right.
spoilers. We are now in the spoiler section, and Mike is going to immediately jump right in and talk about the murdering. So, okay, which ones? Let's ready, set, go. Just kill it, Mike. Literally.
All right. Well, so the death with the Scottish brothers with the where he gets impaled on the that was a bull, right?
Yeah, I guess technically it was a bull or something like that. It might have been like one of those horned, cow things from South America or Spain.
Oh, yeah, okay.
But yeah.
Another cow type creature.
Oxen, cow type creature. Yes. Bull, cow, whatever.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
so that was fun. I enjoyed the person in his apartment who attacked him, and then he broke the glass in the bathroom, I think, and then slit.
Fuck. That was
Dude,
brutal.
that was brutal, dude. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, slit in their throat with a fucking broken, not just glass, like broke the window and there was a rail left where the window was and just, ugh.
Yeah. I thought that was pretty. I thought that was pretty.
It was very
Yeah.
creative. There was a lot of
Yeah.
murdering. Very, very horrible murdering. What about the chick that was in that same group that had the yin and yang, but used them to murder people?
Oh yeah,
That was cool.
Yeah, that was good. That was good. Yeah, those characters were kind of funny, even though they weren't really in it. Like, I kind of like the scene where they're getting like notified that there's like a new contract, and you see they're all in the middle of something, and they're like, "Oh shit!" And like the one guy's just left. Like,
I just love that it's an app. Like it's like, like an assassin's like app, like almost John Wick like. Although John Wick wasn't. It was a text, I think, wasn't it? I don't think it was an app.
yeah, I think it was a text. Yeah, I think it was a text.
But yeah, this was very John Wick like, where it was like, oh yeah, I think I'm gonna accept this murder. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, yeah, it was. It was a network of people.
Yeah.
And yeah, anyway.
Well, but it wasn't a world of assassins. It was just a bunch of assassins that worked for these two different organizations that I could tell. There was just the two. There was Ben Kingsley's assassination group, and then there was Pom Clementiev's
Oh man, you got it.
assassin group. Yeah. And that was an interesting backstory too, where, I guess he murdered her father and she wanted revenge the whole time.
Yeah.
But it was because
Yeah.
he broke the rules.
Right. And then she broke the rules.
Right.
Like it was interesting, but yeah. No,
How can you have rules when you're a contract killer, Mike? I still don't get that, but whatever.
I don't know, dude. I guess it just depends. Matt, when you change to your fourth profession, you let me know.
Yeah, when I become a contract killer, I'll let you know. I'm training.
Yeah.
I'm in training right now.
Yeah, like you're going to be like Gross Point Blank.
Yeah, the problem is I'm like Dave Bautista, dude. I can't hide very well. I'm not
Okay.
silent. I'm a big dude. Yeah, I'm big in other ways other than his, nice physique. I mean, I'll trade for that for sure. But yeah, he's 6'4" as well. And he's, pretty close to my weight, to be honest with you. Or was. Not anymore.
Yeah, it looks like he lost a lot of weight with the changing to vegan.
Yeah, well, and he's been talking about it, and he said the film, the M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong film, Knock at the Cabin Door, or Knock at the Cabin or whatever,
Yeah.
that was the heaviest he had ever been in his life. He was well over 300 pounds in that film, and he gained all that weight and bulked up like that for that role. And he said he felt extremely uncomfortable being that size and that big, and that was one of the things that inspired him to go the other way.
Oh,
And
okay.
now he's like
Interesting.
really scrawny, I guess. I don't know. I haven't seen pictures, but I've heard about it.
Okay. All right. Well, hey, he can do what he wants. He's
Got the money. It just might
Yeah,
limit his roles. That's all.
he's done quite a bit of things. Well, he's a little bit older now, so maybe he wants to change into different roles anyway. So
Yeah, he's in his 50s.
yeah, it's probably a little tiring to do this stuff forever.
I would think so. But dude, Hugh Jackman's still doing it.
Yeah, he is.
He will keep doing it until the day he fucking dies, according to Deadpool.
Well, I think Ryan Reynolds, since they're such good buddies, I think he really was just like, come on.
Oh yeah, dude. They've been dying to do a film together for sure for years. It was worth it, man. I liked it. But we don't need to talk about Deadpool Wolverine again. I've only seen it 4 times, so.
Well, dude, it was a fantastic movie.
It is,
So,
and I saw today that it'll be on streaming soon. So I'm sure they'll be charging for it right off the bat and make as much money as they can that way, and then they'll probably release it on Disney Plus.
wow, they're going to release it to the video on demand already? That seems early for them.
Yeah, they are. They're like the next couple weeks. I think it has a date.
Huh.
Oh,
Okay.
dude! But one thing I want to get off topic about, and I forgot
All
about
right.
this. I was going to talk about it earlier.
Oh, yeah, what's that?
You know what I did last night, right?
Watched a movie?
Went to Slipknot
Oh, dude, awesome.
25th anniversary tour, and guess what they talked about on stage?
The Tucson show that we were at?
No, close. 1999 was the very first album they came out with. It was 99. They've been together since 97. 99, they played at that exact venue 25 years ago. Granted, it was in the summer, if I remember right. You might remember better than I do. And they were the openers. And now they sold that son of a bitch out with two other bands. There were more people there than I think the show we went to in 99. But Mike, do you remember what show that was? Where they opened?
Was it Ted? It wasn't Tattoo the Earth, was it?
Nope. Tattoo the Earth they did play at, but that was a few years later. Ozfest.
Oh,
Ozfest
yeah.
1999 was their first tour as a band, like nationwide. And
oh yeah, dude. Oh, I didn't realize we saw their first time as a band. Yeah, they did
Yep.
open.
they
I do
opened
remember
on the
'cause
main
remember
stage. Yep.
Wyatt was up in the pit.
Yep.
Him and like three other people.
Yep. We didn't get pit tickets we didn't get pit tickets,
No.
I think. But we
didn't get
you
pit
and I
tickets.
kept going back and forth between the main stage and the secondary stage, and Wyatt and Ivan and a couple other people wouldn't go back and forth with us. I remember you and I tried to see every single band.
We did, and it was hot as balls.
Yeah, it was in like
And-
July or August. It was fucking ridiculous.
Yes, I think it was 111
I
outside.
felt like I was going to die. And we didn't buy water or food or anything. And we were
No,
there for
because
like
we didn't
12
want to
hours.
pay for it.
Yeah. And now I'm paying like $30 for a beer. But no, and they talked about that show because, Mike, I don't know if you know this. Maybe you do. Do you know where the very first Ozfest ever took place?
No, I should. No, I don't.
1998 at that exact same venue in Phoenix, Arizona.
The first one
The
was
very
in
first
Phoenix?
one. The next, literally the next weekend was LA. But Phoenix was the very first appearance of Ozfest.
Huh.
It
Did we
was-
see 98 and 99?
It was
'Cause I
either
know we
nine-
saw 99.
We only saw 99. I don't think we saw 98. But they only had two. The first Ozfest, the very first, was only two shows, LA and Phoenix. And Phoenix came first.
Ah.
So that's
and
one
then
of-
99 it went national, right? Where it
Yes, national was
touring?
99. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. But that was one of the big claims to fame, man. And Slipknot, that's how they got big. Was being on Ozfest. That was their first album, like just came out. And anyway, so I'll keep talking about music here. But look up the band that opened. They're from Iowa as well, and Des Moines as well. Their name is Vended. They were fantastic. I thought they were really, really good. Their new album comes out next week on the 20th, or is it this week? This week. It comes out on Friday. The second band was called Knocked Loose. I had never heard of them or seen them. I don't really care to hear or see them again. They were not good to me, but a lot of other people like them. But that, seriously, I have not seen that many people at what I like to call Desert Sky Pavilion since years, man. I mean, it was wall to wall people. The lawn was standing room only. It was wild.
So the Vended, I think one of the Slipknot members' kid is in that, I think.
Well, I have heard that Corey Taylor's kid is in a band, but
I
I'm
don't
not
know if-
sure if
I don't know
that's
if it's
his.
Vended, yeah.
They did not look that young. They look like they were in their mid to late 20s, all of them. But they put on a good show. I'll just say it that way. They put on a good show, and they had a really good sound, and I enjoyed them. But yeah, only 3 bands on a Sunday night of all nights, and it was fucking sold out. I mean, it was nuts. It was wild. It was a lot of fun. And I got one more show this week, Mike, and I'm going to be fucking exhausted, but it's worth it.
Yeah, man. Wow. Very cool, dude.
Rancid, Smashing Pumpkins, and Green Day. That's going to be a killer show.
That is cool. I've never seen Rancid, but I've seen the other guys.
So, question, Mike. At what age are you going to take your son to a show?
I don't know. Probably when he's like, probably between 10 and 12.
Okay. So you're
got to be mature enough, I think, to handle it. And then like, I think big enough to be like, so he can see.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
well, you can put him on your shoulders.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but I mean, right. And like, he's got to like his own music probably and stuff. So I don't know. I think roughly there. I don't know. 100%.
Now, if you could pick what band would be his first experience to the world that is ours of metal, what would it be his first show? What would be his first show?
I don't know, man. It's I don't know who's going to be around. I don't know. It'd be fun to take him to a Korn show, but I don't even know if he'd like Korn.
Well, I'm going to Korn here in a couple of weeks too, with Gojira.
But I don't know what he's,
Dude, fly out. Bring him to Korn and Gojira in October. It'll be fun.
Seven Dust. Seven Dust would be great.
Seven Dust would be tits. I'd be okay with Seven Dust, yeah. But Mike, I was trying to think how old we were when we went to our first show, and we went together. Your mom took us. We watched Bush, who literally was just here in Phoenix again. But we were 12, I believe. We were in middle school. I know that. And it was 7th grade, or was it 6th grade?
No, dude, we were older than that, man. We were in high school.
No, we weren't in high school, dude. It was before high school.
We were totally in high school.
No, it was before high school.
All right. Well, you look up the tour dates.
I will. I still have my ticket stub. Do you have yours?
I think I do, but I don't have it organized. You probably have yours fucking categorized by year.
See, that's the thing that I do. That's the thing that's funny is everybody like comes to my house and they're like, God, this place is a disaster. It's like, no, yeah, there's a lot of stuff, but it's all fucking, OCD'd out.
Yeah. So, I'm pretty sure I still have it.
Dude, I'm pretty sure it was 95 or 96.
Okay.
Which would have been 7th or 8th grade. But anyways, it doesn't fucking matter.
You did go to the show when we went to, what was it called? Gotham? With the little teeny club where we saw Slipknot and they couldn't even fit on stage?
Dude, we went to a bunch of shows at Gotham, man. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I went there because I've seen Slipknot at least probably 3 or 4 times.
Oh, okay. It was right when they were getting big, but before they did Ozfest, I think.
Really?
And we got pulled over on the way home.
I don't remember that.
Maybe it's just me and Wyatt.
No, I'm pretty sure I would have gone on something like that unless I had to work.
It was nuts. Anyway, that's fine. We'll talk about it later.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, Mike, now that I got us super off topic and ate up all of our time, it was fine though. I just had to reminisce a little bit because that was a fucking awesome show last night. I'm exhausted. I'm ready to go take a nap. But anyways, all right. So the Killers game, Mike, let's just go ahead and do it. You enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. I think people should go see it in the theaters. Do you think people should go see it in the theaters?
Yeah, man. I think it was great. It's a great, entertaining popcorn movie. I had a great time at it. Yeah, totally could be a date night. Good date night movie. Like you said, Matt, that's a good idea. So I'm going to give it 4 reels out of 5. Had a great time.
Well, Mike, I concur. I also give it 4 out of 5 reels. I thought this movie was just fantastic. I was hoping it was going to be good. I wasn't sure. because you never know until you actually see it. And I was pleasantly surprised. I thought this movie was really good. So I think the critics are fucking high.
Oh, dude. One of the funniest scenes in it, the confession scene.
Oh, God, that was so funny. He was just like, the priest later was like, why did I ask? I shouldn't have asked. And then he like kills the guy and he like immediately turns and like confesses. That was fun.
Oh, that was so good. Anyway.
That was fun. That was really fun. So, all right, Mike. So what about the movie for next week?
Oh, I don't know. You're going to surprise me.
Okay. Well, Mike, it's a cartoon. It's coming out in the theaters.
Cartoon.
It stars Chris Hemsworth, Brian Tyree Henry, and Scarlett Johansson. Getting warmer?
What is it?
No?
No.
Transformers 1.
Oh. Is that a cartoon?
Yep.
It looked like okay.
Computer animation. Yep. So, listener of the show, my buddy Dave Beatty, who is a longtime comic book artist, has drawn for DC and Marvel and his own stuff and all kinds of people, and just absolutely incredible artist. I have a lot of his stuff. I just bought a lot of his stuff at a Comic-Con recently. He did some Batman animated series cards, and I couldn't break them up, and I had to get all of them. It was awesome. But anyways, she already saw this film about a month ago because she is a hardcore Transformers fan, way more than even me. And she really asked and wants us to review it. And there's nothing really else coming out next week. So here we go. Transformers 1 next week. It's an hour and 44 minutes. Has a great cast. It's getting great reviews. So, Mike, maybe take the childrens to this one with you on Thursday.
Yeah, right, man. It's their bedtime.
It's fine. They'll learn how to sleep, when they're dead, like me.
Yeah, plus they probably... So Flynn is getting to the age where he can sit through a whole movie.
Awesome.
But Cecilia, no.
But, Mike, listen to this cast, all right? Chris Hemsworth, Brian Tyree Henry, Scarlett Johansson, Keegan-Michael Key, Steve Buscemi, Lawrence Fishburne, John Hamm, Steve Blum, Josh Cooley. I mean, dude, big names.
Wow. What big names, dude.
I know. So I have high hopes for this. And Asia, again, listener of the show, she absolutely loved it, and she wants to hear our opinion on it. So we're going to it next week.
All right. Is Michael Bay still involved with it? Like, is he producing it?
I don't know. That's a great question. I would have to look at the IMDb.
I'm looking. Oh, yeah. He's top list.
Yeah, there he is. Yep. Michael Bay produced. Look at all the producers. Jesus. Steven Spielberg.
What?
Yep.
Oh, he did produce those other ones, though. Yeah.
Yeah, man. This will be... Wow.
And what's Michael Bay up to? Has he got anything else?
Oh, I'm sure he does. It's Michael Bay. And again, this is going to be another difficult one for the Marvel Cinematic Universe tie-in. I mean, I can't even name...
Chris Hemsworth, Scarlett Johansson. What am I going to do?
I mean, yeah, I can't even name at least 3 people.
Oh, I looked at Michael Bay's upcoming projects. There's 35, but he's just producer on most of them.
So he's just collecting money. Got it.
Where's the directing one? Let's see. No, man, he's just producing. Jeez.
Well, all right, Mike, I'm going to go ahead.
Zombies versus robots. That sounds fun.
What is it?
Zombies versus robots.
Oh, yeah. I was just going to say, we're getting a lot of dead air here, Mike.
Okay, all right. Let's do it then.
Well, you do it. You're the ender. I'm the beginner.
Okay. All right, everybody. Thanks for listening. Make sure to follow us on the socials, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and we'll catch you on the next pod. Thanks for listening, everybody.
Thank you for listening to The Real Film Nerds. Now, don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Real Film Nerds. Now, go out and catch a movie.
Hi, everyone. This is Ma Hinshaw Loses Her Cookies. Episode 81, The Killer's Game. Hi, Matt. How's it going?
See, you want to change stuff up, and then you do the same thing. Hi, Matt. How's it going? You're so goofy. Anyways, Ma, welcome. Don't pout. Don't cry. Don't putter.
I'm gonna cry.
We're finally, Ma Hinshaw is in Casa de Matt Hinshaw. I don't know. There's more than one Hinshaw house out there. This is just the one that's the size of a shoebox on a good day. So yeah, Ma Hinshaw is in my house right now. We're trying to record just using my computer. We'll see how it goes. But the delay will be great because there won't be a delay because we're not Skyping. So it should be really good and should sound really good and should be pretty awesome. But Ma, why the hell are you at my house for the next 3 weeks? And why are you torturing me with your gas?
Because I can't stand the construction going on at my house, and I don't want to be there when they're putting in all new floors and all that stuff. So I'm up here with Matt.
But why does your diet consist of 90% beans? I know it is the musical fruit.
Well,
For the love of God, my septic tank cannot take it.
well, it better man up and take it. Thank you.
Okay, all right, here we go. The Killer's Game, starring David Bautista, and just for you, because I know you want to know.
Yes, I do.
Her name is Sophia Boutella, and Pom Clementif, I think is how you pronounce it. She's French, by the way. But Ma, what did you think of the Killer's Game that we went and watched together on Thursday of last week?
I thought it was very good, but I thought it was pretty brutal. But it was a good, brutal movie.
So you thought it was brutal, but you liked the brutality. You liked the murdering and the blood.
I mean, yeah, sort of. You know, I do go and see some of those types of movies. I mean, but it also had a very nice love story in it too, and I thought that was really good. So I liked that. I liked the plot and cinematography of Budapest was good. I'm not sure if it was really Budapest, but what the heck, you know. And it starts out with Dave being really vicious, and well, it continues from there. I don't want to tell a whole lot. Can I tell a lot?
You can tell whatever you want. This is Ma Hinshaw Loses Her Cookies. You do what you want because you've lost your cookies.
But anyway, it's very interesting how he meets the love of his life. And then it's so weird because the doctors tell him he's going to die. And then they find out, oh, wait a minute, you're not going to die. Which is in the trailer, so I can say something, right?
You can say whatever you want.
Well,
this is your podcast.
So then, anywho, then he has hired hitmen to take him out, and he doesn't want him to kill him anymore because he's got this really hot, cute gal now. And it's pretty interesting after that because he has to take all the guys and girls out to save himself. I thought it was very interesting, very good, and quite a bit of blood. I mean, not a John Wick, but there was a lot of blood at the end. Well, not the end. Yeah, the end part. And I thought the love story was kind of sweet. And that Sophia was, oh my goodness, she was a ballerina and very pretty girl. And, Pom, did Pom play the wife of I don't know if the guy was his boss, but one of the guys he worked for.
No. Pom Klementieff is not Ben Kingsley's wife in the film. She's the assassin blonde chick.
Oh, her. Oh,
Yeah, she's from Guardians of the Galaxy.
well, I don't know that history. Gee willikers.
Well, yeah, you were asleep through half the movie because you drank too much
I
at dinner.
did not sleep.
Like you
through-
always do.
No, I didn't. I did not sleep through this one.
I know your drinking isn't a problem for you, Ma, but it's a problem for the rest of us.
I didn't sleep through this one. It was good. It kept your interest. And I don't think it was that long. Do you?
Oh, I can tell you exactly how long it is because
exactly how long
we
is
have
it?
this little thing called the internet.
Well, you can do that. I don't know.
It's an hour and 44 minutes long.
Aha. There you go. Very good length. You go, you get a good story, you're
That's what she said.
entertained. Well, anyway.
Why
And,
did you say it like that? Oh, that was creepy.
you know, it's entertaining, and I sat there figuring out how he was going to kill all of these assassins. It was pretty cool, actually. And that's my view, and I'm sticking to it. There.
Why are you turning into a radio host? Who was it that used to say that?
I don't know.
Was that Walter Cronkite or Andy Rooney or one of them?
No, and
I
I
don't know,
would
you're old.
never have copied Walter Cronkite. Ugh. No.
Well, he's no longer with us and you still are, so you won.
Yeah, I did, guys. There you go.
But again, he was a lot older than you in the 60s.
Yeah, he was.
Did you ever meet him?
Nope.
I did.
You did.
Yeah, I met Walter Cronkite and Andy Rooney when I was in college.
Oh my gosh. You got it all. That's yay, ASU. Pardon me.
So, okay. Well, Mom, is there anything else you want to add about the Killer's Game? What about Dave Bautista's nudity?
Oh, yes. Man, he was really built. He must have worked hard to build up all those muscles. It was awesome. And there, wait a minute. I'm
What about
trying to
Terry
think.
Crews? He was naked practically.
Yeah. He had pretty good build too. And I'm thinking if there, I can't remember. Oh, this is bad. I have a brain blank. Was there a couple of nude girls?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. So you get a little teeny tiny bit of nudity.
Wait, hold on. Are you talking about their titties being teeny
No.
tiny? Because that's rude.
No, I'm not.
They're members of the itty bitty titty committee?
No, I'm not.
That's
no.
rude, Mother.
I do not evaluate
Awful.
that. No.
Horrible. How dare you?
No, I'm not. No.
All right. So, what else would you like to add about the Killer's Game? Or are you done?
I just wanted to add it's very entertaining. I think you'll enjoy it, and it's not so long with, billions of fights that you fall asleep. So I like the movie. There you go.
What about seeing it in the theaters?
Yes, I think it would be good to see it in the theaters.
Okay. Now, what about our film for next week?
Our film for next week is Transformers, whatever the other stuff is that it says.
Really? It's just Transformers 1. You forgot 1?
One? It's one?
Yes.
I've seen other Transformer movies. What are they? They can't count.
Well, but this is Transformers 1. This is a cartoon.
Weren't the other ones cartoon? Well, maybe not.
The one from when I was a child. Yeah, the original Transformers movie.
Yeah. Well, anyway, okay. Next week is Transformers 1. There we go.
Okay, so now the most important part. I don't even want to ask you because you slept through it, but Ma, how many, Jesus, I almost said reels. Ma, how many cookies do you give the Killer's Game?
I give it 4 cookies.
4. So Mike, me, and you all give it 4 cookies. I thought you had it higher than 4 on Friday.
Yippee. No, I didn't have it higher than that.
Well,
you
Mike-
listened to what I said. You heard what I said.
Shame. Mike
Tut,
and I
tut,
do
tut.
reels, though. We don't
Not
do
good.
cookies.
Not good.
I eat cookies. That's why I'm so fat.
Well, no. Anyway.
Hey, when are you going to make Barry cookies anyways? He's angry because
When
he hasn't
you
had any
get
cookies.
oatmeal, brown sugar,
Oh,
sugar,
for the love of God.
flour, food that I can make the darn
I have
cookies
none
with.
of those things.
Raisins,
Can
walnuts.
I just go to Walmart and we'll put it in like a saran wrap bag and say you made them?
No, because mine are delicious. Walmart's are Okay.
They're softer.
Who, Walmart's?
Yeah.
Well, tough toenails. I don't care.
Right,
Mine
that's
are
what your
tasty.
cookies are like.
No,
Chewing on tough toenails.
no, my cookies are delicious.
I beg to differ.
Well, see if you get any more.
Well, yeah, you don't. You're not making them, and I want them, and you're not making
Well, I
any.
need all that
Blah
stuff.
blah blah.
Well, yeah, we'll go shopping to Walmart.
Good. Are you getting money then?
Oh, I'll try and find some somewhere.
Don't look at my couch cushions because it's all fake money now.
Oh,
so,
darn, yeah.
alrighty. Well, I guess that is it for Ma Hinshaw Loses Her Cookies, episode number 91? 81.
81.
I'm on 91. You're on 81.
Okay.
391. We're almost at 400 freaking episodes that no one listens to. How amazing is that? That's a lot of freaking recorded jibber jabber that no one gives a shit about. But hey, it is what it is. Ma, thank you for being here. Thank you for being in my home. I think we're going to be doing this probably again at least next week, if not 2 more times. So I'm already exhausted thinking about it. I just know that I need to set my alarm even earlier because I was late today to the radio station. And I didn't even do half your shit.
That's okay. I forgive you.
Well, I'm glad you forgive me for not opening my own blinds. But anyways, all right. Thanks again, everyone, for listening to another rousing episode of Ma Hinshaw Loses Her Cookies. We will chat with you next week.
Bye.